This playthrough is rated T for teen.
You know, if this ominous music doesn't tell you this is the final dungeon, I don't know what to tell you. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Dark Cloud. In the last episode, we started the Gallery of Time. We had to go back to when Seda first created the Dark Genie to stop him in his tracks. But anyway, we got a new enemy here. The was it the Rash Dasher? Man, we haven't seen this version of the enemy since the very beginning of the game, and obviously these guys are faster than those counterparts. So let me look that up really quick. So the Rasher Dasher, you can steal premium chickens from them, and they can possibly drop the speed attribute. And then they are beasts, and no obvious weaknesses other than being a beast. So who could ever love a beast? Not me. I would have kicked him to the curb. You know that. Although really, when you think about it, isn't the fairy in that tale that turns the beast into the beast? Isn't she kind of a horrible person for doing that to all the people who lived in the castle? I know that's German fairy tales for you, but or no, actually, isn't the Beauty and the Beast French? But anyway, that's European tales for you, where even people who had nothing to do with the issue get cursed anyway, because the people who do the curses are kind of terrible people. Like everyone's like, oh, the fairy cursed this guy because he's wouldn't help her. You know, he deserved it. But did his servants deserve that? No. You know. But then they did get turned into fantastic looking candlesticks and clocks. I approve. No. Almost about to die. Or about to die. Almost about to run out of juice. One more level for till we get to +2. Yeah, not getting a decent amount of ABS from these guys. Like most of the ABS here is like 15 to 20 or something like that. So, all right. Yep. So we'll read that. All right. And I'm waiting until I actually get the final weapon to do big bucks, because as you can see, if I use it, I'm only getting 5 attack, and so I don't want to waste all that attack, because you get like 40 attack by putting this on one of my weapons. So alright, how's the build up doing? Yep, all we need is holy at this point. So, and I've got plenty of holy there, so we'll just do the peridot there. I think is that. I think I need oh yeah, I need that one too. I think, let's see, 70, 80, that should be, I think I'm missing a few, but I'll just put some holies in my weapon to max that out. So actually, I probably should be working on Ruby's weapon now, since yeah, well, let's swap to her for a bit, get her to the final weapon. So yeah, we got the final dungeon is probably the longest dungeon out of all of them. It's actually going to take us quite a while to get through this. That's why I'm hoping to go. That's why I kind of built myself up as fast as I can, so we can just kind of like wreck the final dungeon and just go through it as fast as we can. Like the only time I'll stop is obviously to get the Hands of Time, or maybe get some treasures to sell for to use towards buying gems from the Fairy King. Even though I've pretty much got everything I need. Although I'll probably end up using those like last levels for my weapons for like getting diamond or something like that, or maxing out the elements or something like that. But it's not top priority, because the Dark Genie himself does not have bestial weaknesses or anything like that, so you can't just okay, so I can skip. I'll just grab the treasures. And technically I don't really need the treasures, I got the money, so but all I really need is to get the the Atla, basically, that's in here. Which most of the floors seem to only have like a handful anyway, so. Yeah, we'll stick on Osmond for a while since I'm not fighting anything. I don't know how you can go much faster. Ooh. Oh, well, there we go, back to good old Toan. Alright, Sophia, another Sophia. I guess you can only grab so many Sophias. Well, I mean, everyone names people, famous characters or people or whatever, so you wouldn't be surprised if there's like, if you name someone, they're like, oh, I found a unique name, I've named my little baby boy or girl this name, and then you find out online that there's like a million people with the same name, and you're like, dang it. Yeah, so, I mean, my name originally, my true name, not my, like, you know, it'll surprise you folks, Vauldemare is not my actual name in real life. It's something else. It's, well, a clue is it's French in nature, but that's all I'm going to give you. But even that, as rare as that name is, it's, you know, it's common in France. Well, common-ish, I guess. Not super, well, maybe not super common. I don't know. It's hard. I've never actually looked up how many people actually have my name. Interesting little tidbit of fact, folks, is that the most common name in the world is Muhammad. Yeah, it surprised me too when I learned that, but it makes sense when it was explained to me, you know. But anyway, we're on to 66 years ago. 66 years ago, I found me a ring in a Cracker Jack box. Okay, more evil bats. Now, you die. You go squish now. And these evil bats are just like, I'm sorry, dude. You're not threatening to me. I can one-shot you all. Then again, I probably one-shot them anyway, even if I didn't have a super awesome weapon by this point. Oh, we got a new enemy. Clubs. And they're kind of just a reskin of the, you know, those goblin things from previous, like the forest and stuff like that. But anyway, clubs. They can possibly steal anti-goo amulets from them. And then I'll have to actually look up what their actual, on another menu, what their actual, like, weaknesses or strengths is, if they have any. So, sorry, I'm not I'm not as like tech savvy when it comes to my phone. So, club, they are considered undeads, interestingly enough. So, holy, or if you have a high undead thing, or if you're just really powerful. He just turned, he got to like a card and just flipped around. That was funny. Yeah, it's like, you know what happens. Oh, we actually got the introduction of mimics to this. Oh, that was a weird spawn. Oh, I should have, whatever. I just realized there was that other spot in the other direction that I could have gone. Now treasures ain't gonna be everywhere. Alright, Osmond, fly across. Excuse me. Sometimes the sneezes come up. Oh, right, Billy is... I need to choose something that's just like, I know I'm not gonna... Right, like not hit a strength against type of thing. Yeah, you can't hit Billy with any thunder element, otherwise it does zero completely. So let's upgrade. All right, let's look at her weapon. So she just needs a little bit more MP, and oh, the fire's good to go. So do I have anything with it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's max out our almost max out our MP, and yeah, might as well just do it. Let's see. I mean, I don't really need to worry about that other spot too much. Let's put a ruby on there just to get our thing maxed out. And yeah, you know, let's use one of these. Why not? Okay. Like I said, I could use the power up powder. We'll see how things go if I decide to use it. Like I said, I've got like 20 of them or something crazy like that. Is that King Mammoth? No, it's actually. Oops. It's a regular treasure chest. Oops. Dang it, I keep pressing the button too fast. Stop it. There we go. Explosion. What do we got? Got a fairies ring. Oh, that's actually a ring we could buy at the fishing spot. Let's see what it is. Fairy ring. It's okay stats overall. It's a free item. It maxed out to get some wind or holy, but I don't need it at this point, so I'll probably just sell it. I guess I could keep it to show off. There is some characters have two alternatives for final weapons. The way I've been going with Toan and Ruby, I'm getting the best weapons you can get for them at this point. Like their best final weapons, in my personal opinion, is the ones I'm building towards. No, first campaign. His war campaign, at least what he mentioned a couple episodes ago before he stabbed himself. Yeah. see. And a horse rider. He's Aragorn, the horse rider. Get over here. You remind me of Sam from that one area where you just bounce all over the place, not taking actions for your activities. You're a terrible person, Billy. Hey, Billy, what was your favorite episode of Dark Cloud? I love when he talks about random stuff for a long time. I don't even know if that channel's still doing well or not. I don't know. When I was younger, I used to watch it all the time, but when you get older, you kind of stop watching certain channels, and it's really no fault of the people making the channel. You just kind of I don't know if it's just lose interest or other things happen, or my oh yeah, I guess I don't need to. I got the hand, so I don't need to keep finding them. So even channels I decently liked, like I'll just eventually just stop watching them for some reason or another. Like I guess maybe I got bored or something like that, or maybe their content wasn't up to snuff anymore and it didn't really entertain me. It's hard to say. Am I not entertained? Apparently not. Anyway, let's go to the get out of here and go to the next step. Yeah, I haven't been taking much damage, and since I have the drain function on my weapon. Oh, I guess I never understood or explained to you guys what the drain ability actually does. What it does is basically every time you strike someone, it steals or it takes some HP and puts it in your HP pool. I think it's like 2 HP per strike. So I think it's the better of the healing abilities, in my personal opinion. The other one is just heal, I think it is. And what it is you heal like 1 HP every 2 seconds or something like that, but I think you have to stand still. Anyway, we're at 102 years in the past. Oh, we got another new enemy. It's Heart. Similar to Club, except they're still undead, but they have slightly different abilities. Let me look up what they drop. Heart, you can steal stamina drinks from them, or they can drop anti-curse amulets, and they're undead for the purposes of weaknesses and stuff like that. So holy and all that. Did he just show his butt to me to block? Yeah, I've heard stranger ways of blocking, I guess. Yep, not gonna do those. Not gonna do those power-ups circles. No way. Not gonna lose half my money. I mean, I doubt that'd happen again. But then I say that, grab it, and it ends up, stealing all my money. Even though I don't think that's actually possible. Now we get. Ooh, we got a Hexa Blaster. I think that's actually a laser weapon for Mr. Osmond there. So yay, Oz actually has a decent weapon now. I'm still not going to use it for the finale, but hey, he can be used, sort of. So if we ever get a limited 4, I'm trying to remember if this dungeon actually has limited 4s now that I think about it. Oh yeah, I guess I should show off the stat of the weapons. It's actually not bad. 64, 40, 77, 55. But yeah, I believe, and yeah, it's elements stacks actually pretty good, like right off the bat, already at 40 and everything. Just, yeah, monster stuff is a little low, unfortunately. Oh well. So a bunch of diamonds to make up for that. Diamond gives I think I mentioned it multiple times, but it's 5 to every monster block except for metal, which is 10. So yeah, it's the best overall way to get. Well, unless you got the sun crest from doing the trading mini game, which I messed up on. So I'll try, like I said, I'll try to do a bonus episode where I show off how, like, what the scene events are if you do it right. So, and the funny thing is that you had I had 2 chances to start the mini game proper, and I messed up both chances. Well, whenever I talk about it, it'll be kind of funny if I bring it up, like how I missed it both times just for not paying attention. If I'd noticed earlier, I could have loaded up the save file and just redid some of that stuff, and it wouldn't take me very long. But because it wasn't until like I did finish Queens that I realized I messed up on that. I was like, whoops. Yeah, I forgot when I was I forgot to mention in my notes, and I never read that part again after beating, Maitake Forest. I was like, didn't even think about it. Like, don't make me pull out the ruby on you. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna need stamina drinks. I might just use stamina drinks just to fill them out in my inventory, or sell them, but they don't sell for very much. So, yeah, mighty heal is nice. Yeah, no need for like antidotes and stuff like that. Did I get the... Okay, I was about to say, did I get the arms yet? No, I don't think I did. I'll fight you just because you were in my face. So, yeah, I'll sell that speed. Anything that's not a gemstone, I'm selling. Even if it's an attachment, again, I'm not keeping, or I'm not gonna use those anymore. So, because there's no point. I think the game realized that at that point too, for the most part. That's why it lets you buy gems. They're like, hey, if you have the money, get a sword. I don't know what to do with a sword. I don't want to poke someone with it. Don't want to poke them in the chest. No way, no how. Maybe get a wizard. Yo, Wizard Harry. Actually, my first introduction to Wizard was probably Mr. Wizard. He was a chill, at least in my country where I lived. He was a person who just taught science. I'm trying to remember. I think he was on really early in the morning on TV. I think it was like a PBS-ish type station. Like, oh yeah, I already got the arms. I don't know why I was attacking on them. Bad habit, I guess. And interesting enough, he wasn't a very, well, I don't think he was a very well-known guy on television, because he was one of those, like, he was entertaining, but he was in that dry science teacher entertaining, so, which doesn't appeal to everyone. It's only, you know, some certain types of people that like that stuff, which I guess I'm one of them. Then later on, I eventually did upgrade to, like, well, people either upgrade to Bill Nye, the science guy, or Beakman, which, for me, it was Beakman. Beakman's World. I love that show. I wonder if it still holds up even if I watched it to this day. I don't know. Anyway, we get to 109 years ago. Actually, let's go the other way first. Yeah. Yeah, Beakman taught me about honey being bee barf, and all this other fun stuff. You mean that you mean honey is bee barf? No, can't eat, Beakman. Oh man. Stop lying. I'm trying to go back through time. Actually, I'm getting to going back through time is making me nostalgia. Apparently, despite my levels, I can still die at this point, so I'd be very careful. Actually, maybe I should have went back to the hub world or hub area to heal, but yeah. If random little dudes kill me, besides I got the revive. That's what the revive powders are for, and if my weapon breaks, that's what the repair powders are for. So got hit with the goo. Alright, let's see. Oh, I missed the chest. Man, Osmond being so lazy, he just kicks the chest open. Oh, I didn't get the dark key, did I? I didn't get the dark key. You gotta say it like that. You can only be emo if you say it like that. Now let's try going south. I'll definitely have to figure out if I... Oh, there it is. Pitch dark key. What does it actually say on it anyway? Black key with a weird air of darkness. Sounds like my neighbor. No, oh, we got a new enemy here. Diamond. Diamond's our girl's best friend. Well, maybe I should choose Ruby then at this point. Alright, diamonds are also undead like their other cousins there. You could possibly drop antidote, or you could possibly steal antidote drinks from him, and he can possibly drop antidote amulets. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off the Osmond's laser gun. Yeah, see, instead of it being multiple mini bullets, it's one long. So it makes something a bit more viable if you just. Oop. Yeah, I got. Is that guy? Did he wipe his hands of me? How dare you, Billy? Yeah, of course the annoying thing about Billies is they can block. Stop it! You're just wasting my time. Oh right, I keep forgetting she's good. Yeah, I could heal it, but I don't want it. All right. Oh, there's never mind. I don't have. Well, I don't have to heal Toan anyway. Oh yeah, I don't have the. Yeah, let's go up. I was about to say I don't have the magic crystal, but I would check everything anyway, so. Oop. His feather dropped again. Or, ran out again. At least that one lasted a bit of time before having to replace it, so. Like I said, I've had Dran's feathers that, like, broke almost, like, 5 minutes later or something like that. It was like, dunk, and I'm like, what the? I think it's just a case of bad RNG when that happens. But I've never actually looked up the algorithm for like how the Drann's Feather is supposed to work. I think that there's always a chance for it to die. It's just the longer you use it, the higher the risk of it destroying itself or getting destroyed via gameplay. But like I said, I could be completely wrong on that. Alright. Use this pitch dark key. Kind of pitch dark almost sounds like a Care Bears villain or something like that. Pitch dark! You know. Or a really bad nightmare-based villain. Or maybe an enemy from Kirby's Dream World or something like that, you know. Anyway, we got Broken Sword there. The Broken Sword that promises ow. Alright, and we get the Menace of the West. Isn't that the Monkey King though? The Menace of the West, or am I mixing up my my mythologies there? Oh my god, I just got switched to Ruby. You guys are so annoying. Yeah, holy to the face. I gotta. Oh, dang it! I was gonna swing my sword. Honest, I would have done it too. That for two. I got a stone. Great. You know, you can kill someone with a stone. You know, if you throw it right. I mean, the story of was it David and Goliath? You know, although David did use a sling stone, and sling stones are basically the guns of medieval combat back in the day before the discovery of bows and arrows and stuff like that. You're like, you should see like professional stone throwers and stuff, or shot throwers. You know, it's very impressive, like how much speed and distance they can get from it with one of those things. And again, you could say that about any weapon or anything, but still. There's the hands of freedom, the pipes of peace. Fuck hands. Oh, nope, no. No, a wizard. Another wizard. Wizard is it? Alright, since Chris doesn't show anything else, let's get out of here. Let's go on to the next floor. Oh, right, I said I was gonna leave just because of health and all this other stuff, so. Yeah, I can definitely do another floor. I was looking at my clock there while I was waiting for it to load just to see if I wanted to go ahead and do another floor, so. Making decent progress. But there's quite a few floors in this place, so. How is my... Oh, sorry. Until I believe in your ability, you can make it through. Getting a feel for how difficult the gallery time is, it gets harder. I don't know, it's pretty easy so far. Until I believe in your ability... Oh, are you just repeating yourself? Okay, never mind. I thought you had a new line of dialogue, so. Let me sell all those. Yeah, I'm just selling a... You've got a lot of money. You don't... Oh, that's right. This game does have a max money in it. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, 65509 is the max amount of money you can get in this game. It's, I don't know why it is, but it is. So, okay. So I need to spend some. So yeah, let's buy some gems. Let's buy some diamonds from a shop so we can upgrade or max out our like enemy weaknesses. Not too many. I'll just buy like one or two since I've got so much money here anyway. So. Drop you. But yeah, it's kind of weird in the game, like what is considered max money, like the 6.5 whatever. I have no idea how like the people who program this game, like how they figure that out. Like that's the max. I guess that's something to do with coding or something like that. See, that should get my holy out of the way. Actually, I'm almost maxed out of all my enemy stuff. So really, I just probably buy like maybe like a fire or a yeah, diamond. I don't know. Diamond like a garnet maybe. maybe an aquamarine or something like that. So, whoops. Diamond. Green and ruby. Oh yes, I was gonna say garnet, but never mind. I just buy money so I can sell stuff to for the shop. Yeah, I completely forgot it wasn't 99999. It's like 65 or whatever. I was like, oh, right. But at least when it comes to older games, I know you can only set so many variables in certain situations. Otherwise, you use up so much memory. So, but I haven't coded a game. I've always sort of studied it, but not really, you know. So don't quote me on a lot of that stuff. I'm just vaguely aware of it. I guess there's another drink. Antidote drink. Just stealing all the antidote drinks, so if we ever get poisoned, we're good to go. Dark flower. I don't know why it's just funny going in a room, just like do. One shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. It's like being a god. Sometimes it's fun turning on cheat mode on older games, you know. Kind of like Doom. Doom's a fun game on its own, but sometimes you just want to blast through the demons without worrying about dying. So sometimes you turn on infinite health and then just go through the game. Yeah, it's easy, but yeah, I've already played you know, Doom so many times, old Doom so many times, Doom 1 and Doom 2. I haven't really played so much of the. I mean, I did record some of the Doom games on my when I did first impressions and stuff like that, but overall, I haven't really played much of the. I think what was the one I recorded? Was it the 2016 Doom or was it the sequel after? Oh, we got a new enemy, Spade, that I just instantly murdered, but I'll go over it anyway. He's undead like his cousins. You can drop holy water, or you can steal holy water from him, and you can possibly drop anti-freeze amulets from him as well. So, oops, put myself in first person mode. First person mode. Alright, steal you, defeat you. Oh, you don't want it to be defeated, huh? Yeah, give me a challenge game. I'm just destroying everyone. I don't know what else you want from me. More repair powder. The fact that those don't cost very much is just like, you know, you're like, dude, I don't know. For some reason, when I was playing this game and recording it, over the course of the game, for some reason I thought the game would end up being a lot harder overall. Like maybe at the beginning of the game because you're still kind of, you got the basic weapons and even, but for the most part, I'd never really had a super hard time with this. I think when I first bought this game when I was younger, I was about to say a kid, but I wasn't a kid when this game came out. I was like about to go to college or something like that at the time. But when I was younger, for some reason when I first played the game, I didn't actually beat it. I don't know why. I think I either had trouble through the game or I didn't like the random generated dungeons or something like that, so I never completely finished it. Yet I did the second game and I completely beat that one. So it wasn't until years later until I played this one again. And yeah, I do prefer the sequel by far, like just because of quality of life and all the other things that come with the sequel. But this game still has a lot of charm to it, despite, and you know, like sometimes sequels would do better because they finally got things right after the first game. They're like, oh, this is what we were supposed to do. Because, you know, it wasn't until like maybe, I'm trying to think how many years ago it was when they finally actually had books on how to like make games. Because even during the early days of 80s and 90s, there still really wasn't like, this is how all games should be made. This is the right, you know, steps to make your game. You know, this is, you know, it's still kind of still foreign territory, literally and figuratively, about how to really make that good game. So usually it took sequels of game series for people to go, this is how it should work because of feedback or whatever. So, but anyway, time goes down even further. We've made the 109 time, but can we get to 200, 300? Can we meet any famous people here? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Dark Cloud. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.